Greetings, wrestling fans! Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the October 21st edition of Smackdown. Honestly, I didn't really feel it, this Smackdown. I didn't really feel it. I feel people just enjoy everything Triple H feeds them nowadays because it's new management. But I didn't really feel this episode this week. I didn't think this episode was really that good. But hey, you know, everybody has their tastes. I mean, I can't judge everybody because it sounds like I'm getting a bit annoyed. But anyway, we start things off with Sheamus going one-on-one with Solo Sikoa. And my god, man, I am just so tired of the Bloodline literally winning every single match. I understand why Solo Sikoa needs to win matches, because, you know, he's undefeated, he's the new guy. So I get it. So I understand with Solo Sikoa. But it's the same thing every single week. Every time the Bloodline's in a match. Doesn't matter if it's Roman or anything. It's just the same repetitive thing every single week. Bloodline member in trouble, about to lose. Bloodline member gets on the apron to cause a distraction. How the frig do these referees continue to fall for the same shit every single week? It's absolutely ridiculous. Why can't they just say, from now on, in every Bloodline match, if anyone dares to try and interfere, you will be fined and suspended. Or hell, even threaten to fire them, for God's sake. I get it, they're heels and they're supposed to cheat, but when you do it every single week and every single time they have a match, you would think the referees would expect this by now. Honestly, I've been bored of the Bloodline for so long. It amazes me. It amazes me how people still enjoy this. Considering how people are so fickle and they turn on things so quickly, it amazes me for over 2 years fans have not begun to get sick of the Bloodline. I'm already sick of it. I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it I've been sick of it for a long time. But it just amazes me how there are actually people on the internet still sitting here, still enjoying the Bloodline. I guess I gotta commend them. They're the real loyalists. They're the real loyal fans. They're the ones that raise their fingers every single week, despite how repetitive and boring everything is. To me, it's repetitive. It's boring. It's the same old thing. It amazes me how people are not bored of it yet. But yet, Liv Morgan couldn't be champion for a month. But everyone got sick of Liv Morgan after about 1 month of being champion. Unbelievable. Liv Morgan can be the Roman Reigns and the Usos can be champions for like friggin' 2 years. People are not bored of them. Bianca can be women's champion for 200 days. People are not bored of her. But Liv Morgan, after 1 month of being SmackDown Women's Champion, people get sick of her. Friggin' fickle, I swear to God. Friggin' fickle, I swear to God. The day this Bloodline reign of terror comes to an end is the day I will be frickin' happy. And no, Logan Paul isn't going to be the person that ends it before anybody thinks, oh, would you be happy if Logan Paul ended it? Logan Paul has absolutely no chance in hell of winning. But my god, the day that those titles are off the Bloodline, oh man, it's gonna be such a glorious day. But I'm just over it. I'm sorry. I'm just over it. I've hit my limit. I've hit my limit with this. I can take long championship reigns, but when they don't benefit everyone... When was the last time the Usos defended their tag team titles? When was the last time they defended them? And I thought the New Day were in a storyline with them where they were trying to prevent the Usos from breaking their record. Inconsistent, I swear. Bray Wyatt delivers another message. I mean, cool. But how long until Bray Wyatt actually wrestles? That's the other thing. How long until we finally see him wrestle? The problem with characters like Bray Wyatt is that all they will do is just do promos for months and months and months, and then they just don't wrestle. So how long are we going to be dealing with these Bray Wyatt promos until he finally gets in the ring and wrestles? That's what I want to know. Then we got Sonya Deville versus Liv Morgan. This match ended via a double countout where Liv Morgan pretty much lost her shit and beat the crap out of Sonya Deville. I know a lot of people like Sonya, but I'm personally not a fan. I don't see the appeal. I don't see what makes her a star, like what some people think. If she's such a star, why hasn't she got championship gold around her waist yet? I feel if you're a star, I feel if you are a quote-unquote star, you should have championship belt around your waist. Sonya's been around for how long? 4, 5 years? Still no title? I'm sorry, if she's such a star, she should be a champion by now, which she isn't, so I don't deem her... I don't see the appeal in Miss Deville. I know people like her, but I don't see the appeal in her. One thing I will say, and I know a lot of people will disagree and they'll think, because remember, I'm just some stupid Australian just giving opinions and my thoughts. I feel Sonya Deville shouldn't have been the person that ridiculed Liv Morgan for a bad championship run. I feel it should have been Lacey Evans. Because remember, it was a couple of weeks before Extreme Rules, it was Lacey Evans who sparked Liv Morgan to go extreme. So I personally feel that it should have been Lacey Evans that should have been in Sonya Deville's position. I feel Lacey Evans should have been the one getting mad at Liv Morgan for losing the title. But as I said, I'm just some stupid Australian who doesn't know any better, and I'm trying to tell a company how I would handle the shows. Maybe they think Sonya Deville's more valuable. But regardless, the match ended by double DQ, by double countout, no winner. Liv Morgan suplexed Sonya Deville on a bunch of chairs. Then we get Braun Strowman and the boring Omos. Look, I used to be a fan of Braun Strowman, but I don't really see the appeal in him anymore. But you know, it is. At least he is someone that isn't an internet wrestling favorite. He is someone who was actually born and bred WWE. But you know, I guess that's really the only positive I can say about Braun. But Braun and Omos had a face-to-face, and we're going to be getting a match between them at Crown Jewel. Great! Can't wait for that 5-star classic that I will not be paying any attention to because I pay zero attention to Saudi Arabian. I pay zero attention to Saudi Arabia pay-per-views because they do not deserve my views. Then we get Damage Control's Dakota Kai and Io Sky defending their Women's Tag Team Championships against Shotzi and Raquel. Please, for the love of God, Triple H, take these women off my TV. I am so sick. I understand you need to use people because Sasha's not there, Naomi's not there, Alexa's injured, Asuka's injured, Doudrop is injured. I get we've got a lot of injured people, but seriously, you got Xia Li. You mean to tell me you can't find something for Xia Li to do? You can't find anything for Natalya? I'd rather see Natalya than Bocce Bumheart and Raquel. Raquel is a bum, and so is Bocce. They are both bums. And it irritates me that they continue to push people that I could not care less about. Dakota and Io retain. Shotzi got pinned. At least I can say the right person got pinned there. And boy, Raquel moved on from Aaliyah so quickly. Dropped Aaliyah like a bad habit. Can't wait for Aaliyah to come back and beat the shit out of Shotzi Blackheart, or Bocce Bumheart as I call her, and teach Raquel a lesson for what happens when you ditch her opponent, her partner. Completely forgot about her, did ya? Completely forgot about her, huh? And then we get Rey Mysterio taking on Ludwig Kaiser. Rey Mysterio gets the win here. I know Rey's a legend, but I don't see why this benefits Rey at all. And one other thing I'm so sick of, and I know I don't want to sound like a dick or an asshole, but I am so tired of the Eddie Guerrero trick. Like, seriously, like, we see it so many times in wrestling. I get it, Eddie Guerrero, he did it a lot. It was fun when he did it. It was fun when Eddie did it. And I find it annoying whenever it's not Rey Mysterio paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Whenever it's Rey that's not paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero, whenever someone else does it, it's deemed an insult. It's deemed as an insult and disrespectful when someone else copies Eddie Guerrero's style, but it's only good when Rey does it. That's the thing I don't get. Why is it bad when someone else does what Eddie Guerrero does? It's ridiculous it's just ridiculous. And then we get the whole thing about pretending to get hit by a weapon. We see that so many times. But yet the wrestlers continue to fall for this. I just don't get why... I just don't get why all this stuff is repeated and people actually cheer this. How do people cheer this is actually beyond me. But I guess people only cheer it because it's Eddie Guerrero. I'm tired of seeing that stuff. I'm sorry. You guys can get mad at me all you want. I'm sick of it. I'm literally sick of it. It's repetitive. We've seen it so many times. It's not cool anymore. It's not funny anymore. The only thing hilarious was the referee jumping up and down, kicking Vinci and Gunther out. Other than that, I couldn't care less. Also, Drew challenged Karrion Kross to a steel cage match at Crown Jewel. Great, another match I do not want to pay any attention to. And then the main event was Logan Paul. Yes, Logan Paul, Mr. Views himself, the man that's going to bring WWE a whole bunch of views. Also, Ronda Rousey turned heel, I guess, in a backstage interview. I guess she's in the right position now. I guess that's the only positive I can really give there. And then Logan Paul knocks out Jey Uso. Sami Zayn was trying to tell Jey that Roman Reigns did not want them to get involved with Logan Paul, but Jey Uso decided to basically not give a shit and ignore, and he got knocked out for it. And that was pretty much your SmackDown. If you guys did enjoy, hit the thumbs up, give me your comments and opinions down below. And I'll see you all next time.